Welcome to Tech Nation. In this video, we're going to talk about the top 10 coolest gadgets that are worth buying. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to Tech Nation for future updates. The world of science and tech is moving faster than ever before. That's where we come in. Our team has rifled through the latest product launches and tested out the newest gear to bring you this list of the most exciting new gadgets out now. Whether you're looking for the perfect science and tech gifts, want to upgrade your smart home, or build the killer sound system, this is the perfect place to start. Number 10. Veonas Vespera Smart Telescope. The Vespera takes the work out of stargazing. The scope takes the images hitting its sensors and sends a live view to your smartphone or tablet via Wi-Fi. This means you can set up the telescope outside. It has a 4-hour battery life. Jump under the covers and tour the universe. The app presents a list of cosmic points of interest to point the telescope towards, like the birth of a star, and the motors and GPS aboard the telescope point the lens in the right direction. From there, you can watch the view live, take stacks of photos to reveal more detail, and share what you're seeing with friends. You can even schedule observations if you want to capture something while you're asleep. Right now, you'll have to wait till 2022 to get your hands on a scope, but its bigger sibling, the Stellina, is on sale now. Number 9. Sonos Ark Soundbar. Offering up a hard-to-beat balance of features, design, ease of use, and performance, the Sonos Ark, the company's first Atmos soundbar, is an easy product to love. There are very few soundbars out there that do so much so well. In fact, it's our pick for the best soundbar. No matter what you're watching, it sounds superb. There's a stunning clarity to dialogue, a fullness to bass, and stacks of detail across the frequency range. But when you listen to an Atmos soundtrack, you really hear the added breadth and depth you'd expect from a more immersive 3D soundstage, with sound effects that are placed precisely around and above you, delivered by the Ark's carefully angled drivers. Of course, it'll fit into a wider Sonos multi-room system if you have other Sonos speakers, or act as a superb sound system on its own for crisp, expressive music playback. Its size means you'll probably want a 55-inch TV, or larger though, as it'll dwarf anything smaller. Number 8. Dyson Corral Hair Straightener. Dyson, the company that's perhaps best known for its futuristic vacuum cleaners, has spent the last few years branching out into the world of hair care. Its most recent launch in the Corral Straightener, which joins a hairdryer and the Air Wrap Styler in the lineup. Unlike the solid plates on other straighteners, Dyson claims that Corral's patented flexing copper plates gather the hair while styling, allowing less heat to be used to get desired results. As hairstyling aficionados will be aware, lots of heat leads to damaged and frazzled tresses. I've got a head full of curls, and while I've had my hair straightened at the hairdresser before, I've never tried doing it myself, so tried the Corral as a complete straightener rookie. What I liked about the Corral was that it can be used cord-free without losing any performance. It takes 70 minutes to fully charge. Then you can unplug it and use it for 30 minutes without an irritating cord entangling your arms and smacking you on the head. Number 7. Samsung Smart Monitor M7 series. This new Ultra HD display from Samsung ticks every box. The M7 is essentially a hybrid between a monitor for a Mac or PC and a smart TV. By day, it can connect to your laptop via a single USB-C cable, which will power it too. There's no need to plug it into the wall. And by night, it can pull a stream from your smartphone via Wi-Fi or access your streaming service of choice via the built-in Smart Hub software. The M7 comes with a TV remote too, and built-in speakers for some reasonable sound, though you might want to add a soundbar to the equation. All this means is that if you decide to invest in improving your home workspace, the monitor needn't go back into the cupboard when it's safe to go outside again. Number 6. Grado GT220 wireless earbuds. Building great earphones is a bit of a dark art. The goal is to create the illusion of a big, spacious sound out of something very small. Most of the time, earbuds can't quite pull off this trick, so you end up with audio that can lack bass, sound tinny, or seem distant, or in some cases all three. The GT220 wireless earbuds from the Brooklyn-based family-run Grado avoids all of these pitfalls to make the most out of your music. The earbuds handle the big bassy electronic beats of Run the Jewels just as well as the delicate, breathy vocals of Nick Hackham. All the highs and lows have room to be heard. Number 5. Withings Scan Watch. Studies show fitness watches can make it easier to keep fit. Health tech company Withings have been making great-looking fitness monitoring gadgets for years, and their latest watch is no exception. The Scan Watch's traditional clock face hides some of the most advanced tech we've seen in a smartwatch yet. The medical-grade ECG and oximeter take continual readings to provide a measure of the health of your heart and respiratory system. It's looking for signals that might suggest you suffer from arrhythmia or apnea, conditions that affect millions of Brits and for a large number of people go undiagnosed. It's also got automatic activity detection on board that'll spot what type of exercise you're doing and GPS to log the routes you take for apps like Strava. Withings say its watch is water resistant up to 50 meters deep, and so it'll handle a dip in the pool, or in our case, the sink. Number 4. Balmuta, the toaster. Okay, so I spent this much on a toaster. My bank would call me to check for fraud, but since I've discovered the Balmuta steam toaster, my toast has started to taste like plywood. This Tokyo-based tech company specializes in perfecting kitchen appliances, and it's gone to town on the humble toaster. Balmuta says its oven uses steam technology and precise temperature control to bring out the very best in every kind of bread. I apologize now to all past bread for failing to help you reach your fullest potential. Anyway, the oven turns 5 milliliters of water into steam and wafts it over the bread in 3 controlled temperature phases. The first low temp phase restores interior fluffness. The second starts the Maillard reaction, turning the bread golden, and the final phase, 220 degrees Celsius, turns it brown. Number 3, Apple Watch 6. We've grown to love Apple's smartwatch. It's not just a great fitness tracker. It's that rarest of things, a piece of tech that can actually change your life. The multitude of sensors on board means the wristwatch can track your heart rhythm, and it logs the data on your phone. If it spots any irregularities, it'll suggest you take a trip to the doctor, who can take a look at ECGs recorded by the watch. The Apple Watch will also keep an eye out if you fall on your pulse stops and alert emergency services if something's awry. There are other variables it'll track, like your sleep, blood oxygen saturation, and even heart rate variability, which scientists think could be a good indicator of your overall well-being. Number 2, Harman Kardon Aura Studio 3 Bluetooth speaker. Back in 2000, Apple partnered with Harman Kardon to create its iconic SoundStick speakers. Johnny Ive, you might have heard of him, is credited with the design, and the product has been a hit ever since. In fact, you can still buy SoundSticks today. Now, Harman Kardon has updated the original to create something that sits more comfortably at the heart of your home. The glass dome houses a 360-degree Bluetooth speaker system which fires audio in all directions. So you can plonk it in the middle of your living room and hear it equally well wherever you're at. There are also LEDs inside the glass dome so that the speaker can double as an ambient light. If it sounds half as good as it looks, it'll be another hit. Number 1, Oral B IO Toothbrush. Okay, let's be honest. We're not totally sold on the idea of a gadget that winks and smiles at you when you put it in your mouth. That aside, the toothbrush is crammed with an almost implausible amount of tech. Sensors inside well track the brush's movement as you clean your teeth and map out areas you've missed. There are separate modes depending on your mood, like intense clean after a particularly sweary day, or something gentler for those with sensitive gums. A new pressure sensor inside will also warn you if your brushing technique starts to verge into self-flagellation. What do you think of our list? Do let us know in the comments section below. If you like this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.